Another report is in the books, and this time Drawbred in the end of a championship series. Make sure you guys smash the little crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more Oz content. So this is going to be probably one of the last big breakdowns that you're going to see here. So this report will tabulate 259 tournament decks and 42 tournaments that were held in Japan, China, mainland, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, South Korea, and Vietnam during May 3rd or May 24th through June 3rd. All right, so your breakdown here. Wow. Vanquish Soul has taken up 33.6% of this. Also, the new card that's really entered into the field here is Drawbred, which was the draw card that you guys all remember from V-Jump. So, wow, 33.6% Vanquish Soul. That's astonishing, actually, to see that number. That is 83 of those are going to be K9 Vanquish Soul and 4 pure Vanquish Soul variants. Still playing the K9 package itself. That's crazy. Now we had 46 Yummy variants. 43 were Yummy, 1 Primite Yummy, a Fiendsmith Yummy, and a Snake Eyes Yummy. And then we also had 21 Sky Striker variants, 20 of which were Sky Striker, and then 1 Sky Striker Trickstar. And then we had 20 Malice. Yeah, Malice still kind of holding on out here, doing its thing. We also had 14 Draco Tails. 8 were Magistus, 2 Fiendsmith K9, 2 Primite, 1 regular Draco Tail, and 1 K9. We also had Lunalight bumping back here at 4.2%. And then we also had 11 White Forest variants, which were 7 of them were White Forest, 1 Fiendsmith White Forest, a Snake Eyes White Forest, a Toy White Forest, and a Fiendsmith as well. And then the K9 Crystron deck coming in on the back end. So where do you dip down below that? So you had 4 Branded, 4 Orcust, 4 Automat Rizal, 2 Artmegia, 2 Automat Utopia, 2 Primite Blue Eyes, 1 Atlantean, 1 Azamina, 1 Centurion, 1 K9 Trickstar Fiendsmith, a Flame Swordsman Infernal Knight Gem Knight, Grass Cyber Dragon Orcust, a Grass Fiendsmith Paleozoic, 1 Horus Gimmick, a K9 Cyber Dragon, Melodious Memento Monarch, Automat Heraldic Beast, Rescue Ace Runic, Salamangreat, Sky Striker, Tenpai Dragon Trap Tricks, and Vanquish Soul. What an absolute dumpster fire. Now let's come on down here to the tech discussions out here. So Contact C is in the side deck is a tech choice against Yummy. When your opponent successfully normal summons or special summons a monsters, Contact C can be special summoned from their field to the from the hand. And then while Contact C is on the field, the controller cannot fusion, synchro, exceed, or link summon unless they use the Contact C. Well, Contact C is potentially a turn skip when played when your opponent opens up Obedience School, because Obedience Schooled makes the opponent only able to special summon beast monsters for the rest of this turn. The Yummy opponent would be locked out unless they have Cross Sheep in the extra deck. Cross Sheep is a beast link monster with generic link material requirements that they can use for the Contact C. That's very interesting. And if your opponent opens up normal summoning a Yummy effect monster, special summoning Contact C onto their field, would hinder from link summoning Yummy Snatchy, because they could also use the Contact C and the Yummy effect monster to link summon SP Little Knight, but SP Little Knight's link arrows do not point towards the main monster zone when the Yummy opponent would be unable to link summon Snatchy. That's very interesting. However, if the Yummy opponent is playing Sky Striker Camellia, guess what we don't have, then Contact C and that Yummy monster could be used to link summon Camellia, and they'd be able to go into full Yummy combo. So things here, Contact C and Cookie Yummy equals Camellia. Sky Striker Camellia sends Engage from the deck to the graveyard, Camellia into Kagari, Kagari into the Engage, activate Engage to grab the Hornet Drones from the hand, activate the Hornet Drones effect, special summon Sky Striker's token, and do that into the Cup C Yummy, and then go down full combo. The effectiveness of Contact C largely depends on whether the opponent runs the relevant link monsters in their extra deck that only Contact C has material. That's very interesting. So this is going to be a list from the Senshin 420 tournament. You guys just actually saw these results on my channel the other day. So basically what you end up using here effectively is, because, you know, you're using the contact C down here and all of this fun, stupid stuff to forcibly delay the opponent, basically force your opponent into a really bad position. I quite like that idea. It just kind of proves, you know, how strong of the contact C game can actually be out here, and what having these anti-meta pressure cards on your opponent can actually do. I think that's really, really good. Silvera, the Wolf Tamer of the White Forest, is a synchro monster that some Yummy builds have started running in their extra deck as an additional disruption. Okay, Silvera, the Wolf Tamer effect changes all face-up monsters your opponent controls to face-down defense position when special summon. This is similar to Cookie Yummy, but has the advantage of being non-targeting, which means Vanquish Soul would not be able to dodge with Heavy Burger and the Kaiser Varius. That's pretty good. When Snatchy Yummy, when a Yummy effect monster on the field, a Yummy synchro monster, and an effect goes to the graveyard, you can go into Silvera as follows. So during the opponent's main phase, we can use Yummy Snatchy, a Yummy Snatchy Cupsy, and a Lollipop. Lollipop effect to special summon Cupsy Yummy Way. Lollipop Yummy from the graveyard. If it activates a card or effect, Lollipop Yummy returns off the extra special summon Snatchy and Cupsy. And then, of course, Yummy will draw you one. Yummy Snatchy, Cupsy Way, Lollipop, and the Star Ham. Star Ham effect to discard one card to special summon the Cupsy Yummy from your graveyard. And then Cupsy Yummy, Star Ham plus Cupsy Yummy equals Silvera, and then Silvera, Book of Moons. Silvera, the Wolf Tamer of the White Forest, effect that inflict double battle damage to the opponent, could also become clutch for game. So basically, this is a list that we have here. This ended up topping a 46-man event. You also do see here that we do have Forbidden Droplets in here for some board breaking options, which is going to be pretty good. But you also do see the Star Ham in here. The big thing that you've got to remember when you're looking at a deck like this is, you know, you're going to be relatively working on a low ceiling or a low floor. You're not going to be going too crazy with a deck like this. So, you know, having higher level synchro monsters like this as a pretty powerful form of interruption, you will have uses for these, but you're going to have to remember that you're going to have to work relatively low to the ground to work with that. So, China Mainland WCQ 2025 regional results. So all 8 of China's Mainland WCQ regionals are completed. The China Mainland WCQ 2025 regionals concluded, and the moment top 2, 3, and 4 players are determined without any additional playoffs to decide the overall champion. Regionals with 280 participants give 2 invites, 420 gave 3 invites, and 560 gave 4 invites. Now, some of these were before Duelist Advance even touched down, which is kind of crazy to think about out here. Now, you do see 27 Yummy, 15 Dragon Tail, 12 Malice, 9 K9 Crestron, 4 Primite Blue Eyes, and 5 other. Now, just to kind of give you a little bit of an idea here, China Mainland 2, 3, and 4. So we had Fiendsmith, Yummy, Yummy, Primite Draco Tail, Primite Blue Eyes, Malice, Yummy, 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 and Draco Tail. So, of course, these were held, but they had Yummy, Draco Tail, and Malice took most of the tops, and 2/3 of that reflect similar trend, but with Yummy showing dominance, taking 5 of those 9 invites. Now, your top cut China Mainland WCQ, oh my gosh, this is after Duelist Advance. So this is where Vanquish Soul just smashes things. It's pretty crazy to think about out here because Vanquish Soul is not even a thing here. But the minute that new support touches down here, this is where things just get crazy. You had 45 Vanquish Soul, 20 Yummy, 11 Malice, 9 Dracotel, 9 Sky Striker, 8 K9 Crestron, 4 Lunalight, and 14 other, which is crazy. Yummy, K9, Vanquish Soul, Vanquish Soul, Sky Striker, Vanquish Soul, Lunalight, Vanquish Soul, Yummy, Yummy, Malice, Yummy, Vanquish Soul, Malice. That's so crazy. And the Asia WCQs, before Duelist Advance was 5 Malice, 4 Dracotel, 3 Yummy, with 4 other, and that included, you know, Fiendsmith, Dracotel, but then post, once again, 30 Vanquish Soul. You had 13 Yummy, 10 Dracotel, 8 Malice, 4 Lunalight, 3 K9 Crestron, and 11 other. So, conclusion, what an absolute dumpster fire, man. This format is pretty crazy. We do have the China Mainland WCQ on 6/21. We're also going to have the Asia WCQ coming up on 6/28. Japan Championship is going to be on 6/28 as well. And Korea's WCQ is going to be on the 29th. Got a lot of stuff coming up, but these numbers are crazy, man, to be seeing for their meta. It's not good. And, I can't wait to see how this is going to affect us. Maybe Mitsurugi will be our savior, but please, so comment down below, tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here in day, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.